time of year again. New team kit for Couplands and for the Devo squad is just showing up. Alright, we have an absolutely ginormous box from Champion System this year. So we're going to take that open right now. So Champsys have really come to the party this year. They've jumped on board Team Couplands / Boots Group, which is obviously the team that I ride for, and we obviously do Southland, Cycle Classic, all the biggest races around New Zealand. The first year of the team we had a pretty average kit, and then we switched to Champion System. I think this will be our 3rd year on Champsys. It's just got better and better and better in the quality, and the boxes every year just seem to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Holy. So for a bit of context, this is about, I think at retail value, this is about $15,000 worth of cycling kit. Absolute mountain of cycle kit. We got skin suits, jerseys, jackets, fucking arm warmers, leg warmers, base layers, aero socks, literally anything you could possibly want cycle kit this year. We've gone all out with Team Couplands this year. After the huge success that we had last year, obviously Keegan won our first ever UCI stage win, and we had some really good results for a whole load of jerseys that we've never worn before. 4th year of the team, we've gone all out. So obviously in previous years, our sponsors have been, first year we had just Couplands Bakeries, which is a massive bakery down south. 22 stores in the South Island and 2 in the North Island. Massive bakery, and they've been on board the entire time of the team. They really started the foundations for this team. In the 2nd year, we had Boots Group come on board. They're a transport and logistics company. They own a whole load of trucks and stuff around New Zealand, based out of Tauranga and Palmerston North. I think that's where their 2 big hubs are. And then for the last 3 years, we've had Couplands and Boots on there as co-sponsors. Couplands the main sponsor, Boots the secondary sponsor. And then after the massive success we had last year, I am happy to announce our new sponsor for 2022/2023 season is going to be Windspace New Zealand and Loon Carbon Wheels. So yeah, after last season, I tried to work out what would be the best way to step up the team to that next level. Obviously we got a lot more funding from our sponsors, and I wanted to use that money and put it into somewhere that's actually going to help the boys and help the team to progress onto that next level and try and win some more races and try and win some more stages. So obviously this entire year I've been riding the Windspace as like a personal sponsor to the CyclingTom brand, but I've been working with the Windspace New Zealand guys, and all the boys are going to be on these, obviously sign ridden. My one isn't done yet. All the other boys have been sent their bikes and they're already getting built at the moment. They're currently under embargo until this video comes out. But I have the spare team bike, which is the SLC version, and this is what it looks like all sign ridden. So we went very minimalistic with our sign riding on the bikes. We've got the Couplands Bakery hat here. We've got the red Southern Cross on the white frames. All the boys are on white frames. We've got white frames, fully custom integrated bars and everything. And then just Couplands down here on the rear stay. We kind of took inspiration from like Finn Fisher Black's bike when we saw it in Spain. It's kind of like the UAE bike. I'll put a photo up here of what that looks like. Just real minimalistic, looks good, and you can just tell that it's our specific Team Couplands team bike. So yeah, that's a quick look at the lightweight version. So Toby and Ari are on these, and then obviously we've got T1500, the Aero version, which is what I'm on, and then literally all the rest of the boys are on this version here. We have the 60s on here. These are our time trial wheels, because the rest of the boys actually opt to have the 50s on for most of the time, but we have got them 60s for the rainy day. So yeah, now I have the entire afternoon job of going through all of the cycling kit, and there is an absolute mountain of it. We got all of this here. We have 156 pieces to go through. Absolutely crazy. So if you don't already follow the team on Instagram, I'll put a link to that in the description. Go follow them. That's probably the quickest way that you'll be able to see race updates. I'm riding the full tour of Southland, which is coming up in just over a month and a half. So if you want to catch up with the team and be able to obviously I can only post as much as I can post while I'm racing. So that's kind of the other way to see what's going on. And now I'm gonna have to go and try and sort this for all of the boys. All right, about 20 minutes later, and I've finally got all the kit kind of laid out and checked that we've still got everything. That's all the Devo boys kit. And then we've got leg warmers, arm warmers, Aero shoe covers. We've got Couplands gloves. We've got underlayers, winter jackets, short sleeve jerseys, short sleeve skin suits, bibs, shorts, long sleeve speed suits, so like aero suits. We've got summer specific jerseys, and then we also have vests over there, and then up here we also have Couplands musette bags that I'll open later. So now I have the tedious task of going through and bagging it all up for the boys, so everyone is on here. We've got all the list of stuff, and I've got bags over there, and I have to put everyone's names on the bags and then I need to go through and put the kit in the bags, and then we send them off. So yeah, see you in an hour.
1 hour later.
Alright, so after a couple of hours on the tools, I've got all of the Couplands boys up there: Keegan, Toby, Ari, Langers, Glenn, Bossman, Ethan and Lucas. Obviously I've got all my kit over here that we're about to unbox, and then down the bottom we have all the Devo boys: Caleb, Ollie, Ewan and George down there. So I'll be getting all those off to people as and when I see them. But now we get the exciting part of actually opening my new kit, which is like why I did all of this straight away, so I could actually get into it and open the kit. First things first, we got musette bags this year for feeding the boys on the side of the road. So we got the Couplands on that side with the loon for the wheel sponsor, and then we've also got Couplands and Windspace New Zealand on this side. So we'll start with the new jersey for the year. So obviously the jersey last year looked like this. We've kept with the same colours and everything throughout the entire time at Couplands. So the new jersey looks a little bit like this. Basically we've just added the Windspace New Zealand logo with the little fern on there. So this is our like normal everyday riding jersey, long sleeve, extra length on the arms, boots group at the top there. Then we've got the loon wheels, and then Windspace New Zealand on the sleeve there. So that's like our normal riding jersey. And then we've also got like the lightweight summer jersey that's just kind of like the see-through material like I was wearing in the States. Bib shorts are pretty much the same as we've had for the last 2 years, other than the fact so we've got boots on that one, and then we've got loon on that one, and then on the back it says the Windspace New Zealand, and then loon on there. And then we have the long sleeve speed suits like this, Couplands with the Windspace New Zealand on the front. And I've just realized that I have someone else's, because we've got 3 of them that have this rare pocket number, which is obviously a little bit more aero. So these is either Keegan's or Glenn's, so I'll have to change that. We got new windbreaker vests. Oh, these are different. They have an actual pocket, like just a hole in the back, so you can actually reach through when you're wearing your vest and actually get like the gels and stuff, because usually you have to like pull your vest up to here, grab your stuff and then pull it back down. So that will kind of like solve that problem. So that's quite a good little addition. And it's got boots and then the loon stuff, Windspace on the front, Couplands, that's nice. And then we've got our 2-in-1, this is my favorite piece of kit, 2-in-1 road skin suits. Obviously you've got your little piss flat at the front, so it's like a jersey, but it's a skin suit, but it's got no bibs. Super comfortable. I probably wear this most of the stages at Southland, and it's also got pockets at the back as well. We got the arm warmers, same as last year, and then pretty much everything else I'm about to show you we've never had before. This is all like new kit, so we've added this to the line with Champion System when we talked to them at the start of the year. So these have never ever had Coupland's name on them, or they never existed before. Finally got leg warmers with the booths on the side there. Never had leg warmers before. This one I'm excited about. We haven't had an actual Coupland's winter jacket since the first ever season of Coupland's. So we've got this really nice premium winter, oh my god that's nice, winter jacket, Coupland's, Windspace on the front. Man, that looks good, holy. So that's super exciting. I've been really wanting that. It's also got like this warm bits here, the cold air can't get up your sleeves. Super impressed with that. Coupland's branded base layers, so pretty basic, you know, just a singlet base layer, but we've got a little Coupland's logo on there. And then we have aero booties. So we've got the Coupland's on the side there, Champ Sys. So these are obviously for the time trials and the TTT and all that sort of thing. And then last but not least, these are probably the favorite one when I saw all the designs come up, because I obviously have to like check these and approve them all off, is the Coupland's branded racing gloves from Champ Sys. These look so sick. I think the boys, we've never ever had gloves, and these are really gonna throw the kit together, so pretty impressed with these. Alright, so now that the kit is all done, we can kind of move on. There's a few other things that we've got that the team's going to be running for the year. Windspace New Zealand have kindly supplied us with, I think there's like 40 drink bottles here, so we're going to be running these as our team bottles for the whole of the Tour of Southland. We're probably going to get a few clear bottles, put the water in, but it's always good to have those actual like listed bottles so we know which one's the electrolyte. And then we're also running laser TT helmets and road helmets. So we're going to be running, this is obviously the Vento that I got given when I went overseas. We're going to be running white Ventos as our team road helmets. And then we also have these absolutely sick laser TT helmets. As you can see, the same one like that Roglic and then like Jumbo Visma always run. Huge. Oh, gotta get that off. Just with the massive visor. So pretty much it's like 100% visor. Take that big dog off, and then I'll give you a little bit of a rundown on what she looks like. Put that on there. This is the one where Roglic looked like a bit of a gourmet guy at the Tour de France like 2 years ago. Tying her up at the back. And there's a bit of an art to putting this ginormous visor on. It's absolutely huge. So you like put the into there and then up you go. And there you go. That is what the TT helmet looks like for the year. So all the boys have got these. So yeah, real exciting times at the team. We've got a lot of sponsors on this year. On another note, I finally retired after like a year and a half of these absolutely disgusting Shimano shoes. They've done me well. Did the whole season over in Europe and the States and stuff, but they're just in absolutely terrible condition. And obviously I crashed them while I was in Spain as well. So finally retired these. And I've got myself a set of these super, I think there's like $700 retail, these Aero Bont Vapor, what are they called? The Bont Zero Plus Aero shoes. They're like the tracky ones, but they're meant to be more aerodynamic. They've got like the golf ball effect on them, as you can see. And you kind of like open it up like that. They got the bowler on there last night. I spent an hour last night doing the actual mold, following the video and doing it all right. So it's freezing today, it's actually snowing. So I'm going to jump on the Zwift trainer soon. We're going to put these on for the first time, and I thought it'd be good to jump on Zwift with these because I want to play around with the cleats and be able to like jump on and off and like, test them all out. So yeah, let's go. Team kit looks good, everything feels nice. It's always nice, like fresh kit day is always one of the best days of the year. I thought this would be kind of like a cool little segment video to introduce our new sponsors to you guys, Windspace New Zealand and Loon Hypercarbon Wheels. But yeah, the boys and me, we've got a team camp coming up in about 4 weeks, and then Southland's in about 6.5 weeks away, and then we're all into it. So full gas into training at the moment. I did 110k yesterday, freezing cold, rain and wind, so getting pretty prepared for Southland. But if you did enjoy, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Cheers guys.